Hey guys, it's Casey Lennox, and you are watching CCW Alive.
It's CCW, it's the Troubadour in Nashville, Tennessee. It's Rory T. Miller calling the action, and we have an OVW women's title defense. That's right, the 4-month reigning champion, J-Rod, the ultimate athlete, defending against CCW stalwart here, Arie Alexander, the queen of the German suplex, and we are quite excited to have J-Rod here in this matchup. And we really appreciate OVW for their support and their partnership in bringing you this title defense. And folks, we could have a brand new OVW Women's Champion here tonight at Feast or Fury. And Arie Alexander would love to get her hands on championship gold here. We've seen her have plenty of classic matchups here against the likes of Freya the Slayer, another OVW standout. J-Rod now calling for a test of strength, and a little underhanded there, but J-Rod loves to say that she is the ultimate athlete. No one can stand toe-to-toe with her when it comes to athleticism. But Arie Alexander has something that J-Rod quite honestly doesn't, and that is just walking all over her like that. Arie Alexander is a second-generation sensation, and when you got that kind of experience, it comes in handy. Oh, big arm drag there, and now going for another one, and Arie Alexander is all over the champion here, and now going for the roll through, and into the big elbow, right into the champion. Ultimate athlete taking a breather here. And now the queen of the German suplex getting some momentum here. Oh, catch her with a kick. Hope her leg's all right there. Didn't get as much as she wanted, but got enough to Get a little excitement for the crowd. A little love. Oh! J-Rod tripping her up. J-Rod surprising everyone at OVW with her rather shocking victory over Layla Gray for that title. She won a Rumble the same night to win that number 1 contendership. Big stomp to the midsection by the Ultimate Athlete. Speaking with J-Rod earlier, and we know. She stayed on. Speaking with her earlier today as she was preparing for this match, and she mentioned that she understands who she's up against. Arie Alexander is no slouch. Arie Alexander, J-Rod told me they call her the queen of the German suplex for a reason. And that's because that German suplex is devastating. It's put plenty of opponents out and down for the count. And while J-Rod has every bit of confidence in herself, she also knows that one wrong move and that German suplex could spell disaster for her title reign. So you got to expect that J-Rod's going to be ready for that and have a game plan in mind for how she's going to avoid Arie Alexander's German suplex. And this is a good way to start here, keeping her opponent down, keeping the pressure on, and honestly, keeping in front of her. So once Arie Alexander gets rolling with those Germans, there's very little else that can be done, and you definitely don't want to get into position to be hit with that one-winged angel. Oh, but here it is. Here's that German suplex. And Arie's trying to lift her up, but J-Rod's just too strong, widening her legs there on that base, giving her an opportunity just to like get her feet down there. Kept her grounded, and that does go to show you that the Ultimate Athlete does have the strength, does have the fortitude and the wherewithal, and putting those glutes and those legs to use. J-Rod's got the height advantage on this one. Whoa, big suplex there. Going for the cover now. Oh, a push-up cover. Less of an actual pin attempt, and more about just getting inside the head of Arie Alexander. Oh, big stomps to the back. J-Rod knows exactly what she's doing in this ring. She's proven it time and again. One of the best prospects in all of CCW and OVW, everywhere else. Obviously, in OVW, she's the champion. Ain't nobody better than her. And that title proves it. You got to think that the women's division in CCW is going to be watching this one. Because if J-Rod's going to make her way into the CCW more regularly, then we may have a new contender for the CCW Women's Championship in J-Rod. She throws a clothesline now to take down Arie Alexander. Double A's not really been able to get out of the blocks on this one. Her since her German suplex attempt. Cover. Kick out. But J-Rod's been able to scout that German suplex, and ever since, it's been all J-Rod. Taking full advantage of the referee's 5 count there with that rope choke. You know, is it sportsmanlike? Not really, but it's effective. Arie now with shots to the midsection, trying to rock J-Rod a little bit. No luck at this point. J-Rod sort of like playing with her food a little bit here. I think maybe the confidence of having that title reign for OVW is really getting to her. She's already thought she was great, but now at this point, when she's a reigning and defending champion, she thinks she's untouchable. Oh, big chop. I know that Double A's gonna have some words for that. Oh, caught her with the cross-body attempt on a really nice fall-away slam. J-Rod showing him off. She calls herself the ultimate athlete for a reason. And at this point, it seems like J-Rod's just looking to send a message to Arie Alexander and to anyone else who wants to step up and challenge the ultimate athlete. She could put this away with one ultimate spear. That's how she won that OVW Women's Championship. But at this point, it's just like she's playing with her food. Arie Alexander really kind of find an opening here. The ultimate athlete she backs it up. It's not just a moniker. Oh, big Hurricane Rana off the second rope from Arie. There's the opening she needed, taking her down with those running clotheslines. And now Arie's going to go for that. Going for a big DDT here. Oh, there it is. Looks like J-Rod trying to muscle up. We can have a new champion right here. Kick out at 2. Not quite enough. J-Rod tried to do a reversal there. Arie was able to bring her back down into that DDT. And you got to think that Arie Alexander is looking for, there it is, that German suplex to get the ball rolling and to get her into contention for winning this OVW Women's Championship. Oh, big elbows to the back. And J-Rod able to get her back into the corner, throwing the forearm. And then, oh, there's that ultimate spear, but missed into the ring post. And there it is, the German suplex. That's gotta be it. Arie's got to make her way to the cover. Here it is. Oh, but J-Rod grabbed the rope. And a referee in perfect position to see it. Arie Alexander had the opportunity there. She almost did it. J-Rod had fallen right into the trap. The champ got hit with the German suplex from the Queen. Oh, but a throat chop there by J-Rod. Now got her up for a big back suplex. Laying her into position here. That might have been Arie Alexander's best opportunity to put this one away. J-Rod now feeling extra confident. Taking time to call out some losers in the crowd, though. Arie, oh, this is not good. This is exactly where J-Rod doesn't want to be. Set her up for that one-winged angel, but Arie, with a rake of the eyes, brings it in a perfect position with that ultimate spear, and that's got to be it. J-Rod retains. Arie Alexander, the queen of the German suplex, gave it her all. But J-Rod, the ultimate athlete, was just too much on this night here at the Troubadour for CCW Feast and Fury. I want to send a special thank you again to OVW for allowing us to sanction this title defense as J-Rod, the ultimate athlete, continues her reign as OVW Women's Champion.
Boca Stone Design, from fabrication to installation of natural stone and quartz. Sick of seeing the same old kitchen? Revamp with us. Call us today or check us out online at bocastonedesign.com.
But it might be a rough night here for Remolacha. Oh, dodging Colby Carter early, but the Code here is one of the most beloved athletes in all of Music City. And right now, many would say he is Many would say that Colby Carter is the current king of Nashville. He's certainly wearing that crown with pride. Former Tennessee heavyweight champion here in CCW, former CCW international champion as well. And the code now. A little bit of exchange here with Remolacha. Colby having such a meteoric rise here in CCW. Won the international championship and just won maybe his second or third match here. Huge hip toss into that handspring in the drop kick, and that's just exactly why the code had such an incredible rise here. One of the most promising prospects we've ever seen. One of the best rookie years I've ever seen. I'm lucky enough to call this man a friend. And Remolacha is unlucky to be on the other side of the ring here. Rear waist lock. Remolacha just being handled by the code. Oh, look at that. Wait a minute. Remolacha throwing hands at both the referee and the code. And with a huge bulldog out of the corner there. Remolacha, no hoops expert in my opinion, but rather thinks himself of one. And now here we're going to get some beats. Reminiscent of another rather famous Irishman who calls Nashville home. Remolacha now going off the ropes here. Oh, sending Colby into the barricade on the outside. Remolacha, the Broward County, Florida native, making his way up here, part of the CCW Florida roster. We've seen him a few times here in Nashville. And quite honestly, this is going to be his toughest challenge yet, and he just got drilled into the barricade by the code, who's quite honestly just ticked off about the underhanded tactics of Remolacha. Mr. Beats himself, and now, whoop, the code going for the dive. No one there. Remolacha sneaking his way around, going underneath the ring. And you know what? If you can't win, if you can't out-muscle him, cover, kick out. If you can't out-muscle him, try and outsmart him. And Remolacha did just that on that exchange. The code couldn't find him. Now, going for a sunset flip here. Whoa. Oh, muscle him up into a power bomb. Huge power bomb. Dropping Remolacha. Wisely rolling to the outside there. That could have been enough to get the win here. The CCW faithful totally behind the code. Now going for this muscled suplex here. Oh, he got him up and over. What an incredible feat of strength there by the code. Trying to crawl into the cover on that one. Still feeling the effects of that barricade shot cover here. Kick out. The code's certainly feeling it in the lower back area. Remolacha may not have the power, but certainly did the damage. Getting back with a jawbreaker there. Getting him some distance. Going off the ropes. Missing the clotheslines. Remolacha picking up speed here. Oh, just kicking him in the midsection. You know what? And if it works, it works. Oh, going up for a twisting DDT. The code caught him. Punch in the midsection. And now going for a big, huge stalling suplex here. The code muscle. Oh, jackhammer. That could do it. And the kick out. Code thought he had him on that one. Remolacha falling down onto his side a little bit on that one. Didn't feel too good. Crowd reminding us who made the jackhammer famous. Colby's got a little bit of a resemblance, I suppose. Oh, going for the spear, but nobody home. Remolacha with the drop toe hold into the corner. Takes Colby off his feet. Oh, knees into the corner. Now Remolacha using his hooping to get some strikes in there. Muscle up, big power slam. And now, going between the legs and drops it down, little layup, elbow, cover, kick out. Remolacha known for this, for his neutralizer type finisher. Calls it the buzzer beater. And quite honestly, you're going to need one against the Code. Oh, big super kick from the Code. Takes Remolacha down. The Code still has his eyes on the Tennessee Heavyweight Championship as well. Never actually pinned in the match where he lost the title. And while he's not in the title contention at this moment, you got to imagine that he's going to see his way back there soon. But Remolacha catching him, getting inspired by the crowd here to go up to the top. Not something you see from the Code very often, but Remolacha catching him with a huge butterfly suplex off the top rope. Going for a cover here. Oh, would have been one of the biggest upsets here in CCW. Would have put Remolacha on the map, quite honestly. That butterfly suplex off the top absolutely drilled the Code. And Remolacha is thinking, what's my next move here? He's got some air. He's got to get some hang time. We might see air beats. Going up to the top. Looking for a little ball in action, but oh, no good. Landing on his feet, but it looks like he might have twisted his ankle or pulled a hamstring or something. Referee checking on him. Code not sure what to do here. Beats, you all right? All right, we're keeping some distance. No one said pro wrestling was easy. There's certainly there's certainly risks involved here, and even something as simple as landing on your feet can result in a oh, come on. Remolacha, you okay? I mean, this is what happens. We're athletes. We're doing their best. Code, doing the honorable thing here. Fellow athlete. These things happen. No, wait! Come on! Remolacha, fool me once, shame on you. Just keep that in mind. Remolacha now, this is it. Going for that buzzer beater. The only way that he could think to do it. Fool everybody. The Code not having any of it. And you know what? Taking the knee down. Oh, catching him with that big shining wizard from the back. That's it. Go home, Remolacha. This is still the Code's house. No buzzer beater here tonight for Remolacha. Colby went hard in the paint the whole time. And from the jump, it was the Code with bucket after bucket. Remolacha had a strategy. Felt very unsportsmanlike. The Code doesn't take kindly to that. And did exactly what he came out here to do.
You worked hard, started a family, and created a name for yourself in your professional circles. Your success created opportunities for your loved ones. To your family and community, you are a source of wisdom and financial support, and you take immense pride in putting others' needs ahead of your own. In these closing chapters of your life, a private estate at the Gardens of Boca Raton can memorialize your family name across generations. The Gardens of Boca Raton, two-time winner of Best of Palm Beach County.
I tell you, it's hard not to cha-cha when the Tennessee heavyweight champion makes his entrance. Cha-Cha Charlie, defending the Tennessee heavyweight championship here at the Troubadour in our main event of Feast or Fury against Off the Rails, Toby Farley. Farley, once known as the savior of Southern Strong Style, now could be known as the new Tennessee heavyweight champion. But he's got a tough hill to climb as he takes on the reigning and defending champ from South Miami Beach himself, the Dancing Machine, who is also worth his weight in gold in between the ropes, the one and only Cha-Cha Charlie. I'm Rory T. Miller calling the action here from the Troubadour. This is our main event of Feast or Fury, the day after Thanksgiving. And right now, I'm giving thanks that I'm way up here in the crow's nest, very far away from Toby's implement. Referee Kevin Young, he's not gonna let that slide. Whoa, we can't get this match started until somebody's get. This guy is off the rails. It was in the name. Sean Bossman made the announcement. Now here we go. Oh, Kevin trying to get the weapon out of the ring. We even had the bell rung. I don't know yet, but these two are going at it. There it is. There's the bell. These two have already started here. Oh, going for a cover early on here. A little too early, but now kick to the midsection. And the knees. Toby Farley sending Cha-Cha to the outside. And Toby. Oh, huge kick, and did you hear that scream? That sounded reminiscent of one Venetius. But Toby Farley, off the rails, currently has his opponent on the rails. Cha-Cha Toby. I don't think it has quite the same ring to it there, Farley. But I'm sure new Tennessee heavyweight champion Toby Farley has a good ring to it. But Farley definitely been through a bit of a transformation as of late. Still can strike you. Still can hit you from all sides. Still knows his way around a wrestling ring as much as he does a bar room. But at this point, there's just a certain savagery in the eyes of Toby Farley. He's gone off the rails. He's had contests with the likes of RVD. He's been taken to the extreme. And right now, he's taking Cha-Cha to the extreme in this contest. This is a championship bout. So the title cannot change hands in disqualification or a count out. Farley's got to get him in the ring and pin him or submit him. He missed on that one. Cha-Cha in the corner now. Coming back with that uppercut. Snapmare takes down the Cookeville, Tennessee native. Toby's on his feet here. Cha-Cha rolling through. Oh, caught him with that Claymore kick, reminiscent of another Scotsman that called Nashville home at cover, and a kick out. Toby Farley has been off the rails for some time. Wanted to use that barbed wire wrap baseball bat before the bell rang to try and get himself some sort of advantage. Didn't get a chance to use it, but knows that that's his only chance to be able to use a weapon. Toby's been certainly taking a more, shall we say, hardcore approach to his competition lately. Looks like right now we're having a bit of a collegiate conversation, but not the kind that involves SAT scores and midterms. I think we're talking sports while we're battling for a championship. Clothesline into the corner now. Farley does, to be fair, Farley's got him where he wants him. Oh, that devastating suplex, float over, cover, and another kick out. Farley had him in a one-arm, a modified butterfly suplex. Toby Farley, the Cookeville native. Probably a bit of a Golden Eagles fan, I'd imagine. Really not taking kindly to the, let's call it black and gold of affinity from the crowd here in the Troubadour. Meanwhile, Cha-Cha Charlie planted in the middle of the ring, and then a big quick leg drop by Farley. Farley going for a lot of covers here, another, and a kick out. Toby Farley's got the right idea. Keep the pressure on. Go for the pins. Because every pinfall that you gotta muscle your way out of, that's more energy you gotta use up that you can't use on offense. And Toby Farley's been there. He's done that. He's won the title. Not the Tennessee title. He's won titles. He's main evented. He's been in so many barn burners in CCW and elsewhere. And he knows how to get to the top again. And right here, he's keeping Cha-Cha Charlie where he wants him. That rear chin lock seeping the life out of Cha-Cha Charlie, who's really not had an opportunity to get much offense in here. Known for his fun-loving ways, known to dance around Cha-Cha and twirl fans, but also can hang with the best of them. Won the title a few months ago. Has faced the likes of Colby Carter, and Chase Stevens, and lest we forget, Dylan McQueen recently earlier tonight won the #1 contendership cover here. And Toby Farley's still on top. He's off the rails, but he's still on target when it comes to his goal here. He wants that CCW Tennessee Heavyweight Championship. It's not only a big payday, but it also brings with it prestige. Brings with it a sense that you run the roost in here in Nashville. Farley down to the corner. Cha-cha. Oh, doing a little cha-cha of his own to his opponent and then dropping him with a back suplex. That's a cha-cha plex, if you want to call it that. Oop, missed the clothesline here. And then the cha-cha sling blade finds its mark. And now both men back to their feet. This has been hard hitting from the get, and then a big cha-cha spine buster. Laying out the Xavier Southern Strong style. More like Xavier Southern Wrong style at this point. Something's not quite clicking with Toby. He's a different man than what we've seen in the past. And then dropping him with it. Charlie dropping him there with that modified snap mare. Looks like a neck breaker. Going off the ropes here. And the big cha-cha elbow. That could do it here. Cover. And the kick out. Toby Farley still too powerful. Still got too much left in the tank to end things just quite yet. This is for the CCW Tennessee Heavyweight Championship. You got to leave it all out there. It's the day after Thanksgiving. We might be stuffed, but no one's too stuffed to go home with the gold around their waist or over their shoulder. Now both men in their respective corners, and now, whoop, up and over goes Cha-Cha. The block, laying out Farley. Oh, this could be it. Going for that Cha-Cha splash. Oh, but Farley's up. Oh, caught him in a bad position. And now Farley has him where he wants him. Following him up here. This could be devastating for both of them, but you got to take all the risk you can. A huge suplex floating over into a Falcon Arrow. Farley with the cover. This is his best opportunity yet. And the kick out. Cha-Cha Charlie is still in this match. So many here in CCW are jockeying for position for this very title. It means so much to the locker room, to the roster, to be able to say, I represent the very best here at CCW in Music City. Oh, and Farley catching him with that huge knee. He's still got the strikes in him. Cover. And another kick out. Cha-Cha Charlie will not stay down. Farley has got to be thinking, what is it going to take? He knows he can't use the weapons. He knows he's got to focus on his strikes, on his strong style that he's developed and he's crafted, that he's popularized and perfected over the years. But does he still have the capabilities? He's muscling him up. Oh, driving him down with that Emerald Flosion cover here. And the kick out. So many opportunities here. Farley has put away so many people with that move. Oh, wait a minute. He's taking the shoe off of the ref. What are we going to do with this here, Farley? And the ref is somehow counting Farley for holding the... He's telling Kevin to go get it. I mean, I guess if Kevin wants his shoe, he's going to have to. Kevin, I don't know if this is such a good idea. Maybe just go without the shoe for a second, because right now Toby Farley, he's off the rails. He's got the bat in hand. Oh, but swing and a miss. And now Cha-Cha going low. And going across the back. And then the back stabber on top of it. You get the bat out of there. And then now Cha-Cha going to the top. I think it's academic at this point. That bat, my gosh. All that barbed wire wrapped around it, straight into the back. Cha-Cha with the hat on. It adds extra damage, and then a big Cha-Cha splash. Cover. And Cha-Cha Charlie retains. Cha-Cha Charlie remains victorious and is still the CCW Tennessee Heavyweight Champion.
Do you want to be a mark? Or do you want to leave a mark?
I'm smarter than the average bear.